I call the member for Holt.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, a major challenge that I've been committed to since I've become the member for Holt has been ensuring that families that live in the outer suburbs have what I call the social infrastructure that they need. My electorate could be characterised, Deputy Speaker, as a growth belt suburb. It's a suburb where many, many young families come and shift and live and create a better future for themselves. I think a responsibility of government is to ensure that if you're inviting people to live in the outer suburbs, that you provide the sort of what I call, again, the social infrastructure that they need. And in that vein, I'd like to talk about two positive things and unfortunately touch on one negative thing with respect to providing that necessary social infrastructure. The first bit I'd like to do is to thank the Prime Minister for his $10 million contribution that has been recently made to the City of Casey to build the new Bunjil Place Casey Cultural Precinct Regional Arts Centre. It's a mouthful, isn't it, in my electorate. Now, this project will result in 1,200 new jobs during the construction period and result in over 53 ongoing jobs. And it will enable the City of Casey to build something close to $130 million world-class regional facility, because it really is a splendid concept, and I've fully supported that concept. I've written to Minister Truss supporting this, and this has been a bipartisan support. The member for Latrobe has been a strong supporter, the member for Flinders has been a strong supporter. So we've all come together, if you want, for the common good, to lobby the government to get the funding, and the federal government, and I would congratulate the Prime Minister, has provided that $10 million. The other thing that I wanted to talk about also, in a similar vein, was the opening of the Headspace facility in Narre Warren on the 22nd of May 2015. And this had been as a consequence of a long campaign by young people like Danny Rothwell that had been at the coalface when we'd experienced a challenge with the rate of youth suicide in our area. And when those things were occurring, that necessary social infrastructure wasn't there, Deputy Speaker, and now it is as a consequence of the lobbying of these young people. And to Danny and to her fellow students that had lobbied long and hard and had been lobbying me for some period of time, mission accomplished. That facility is there. I'd just like there to be more ongoing support for that in terms of ongoing certainty about the management. The third issue in the time remaining I'd like to raise is the issue of the Medicare office in the Fountain Gate Shopping Centre. Now, I'd lobbied for many years for that to be present, and it was opened by the Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, in 2004. And again, it was a bipartisan measure with the then member for Latrobe, Bob Charles, and I. It's going to be closed. It's going to be taken out of the Medicare, out of the Westfield Shopping Centre and put into the Centrelink office away from Webb Street. It's not a move that I support, and I really do regret something that is absolutely necessary to the needs of people that go into the shopping centre to get the payments.
The member's time has expired.